City will join Bayern and Juve with a victory.
Level of the two teams, the top scorers in the Premier League. 18-year-old midfielder Tommy Doyle is on the City bench. Well, we're in a stadium tonight that's hosted 4 previous Champions League finals and is the home of 2 teams that have combined to win the competition 10 times between them. And we're here because the Stadio Atleti Azzurri d'Italia, Atalanta's regular home, doesn't meet UEFA standards. City are perfect in the competition. Atalanta are pointless. If things go to form, City should get it done in style here tonight. But it is the Champions League. Things aren't always according to script, as we saw at Stamford Bridge last attack with Raheem Sterling. Gabriel Jesus is looking to... Then it goes towards Ilicic, and that was a good chance at the far post for Atabur, who'd come running in behind him. First serious threat on the Manchester City goal.
It was a great chance. Cross come in earlier, just slash clear from Gundogan, and then they were outnumbered at the far post. Atabur comes in. He just doesn't know whether he's going back.
It's Bernardo Silva. Little touch by Jesus to Sterling, simple as that. First serious attack of the night, and Raheem Sterling gets himself another goal. 14 this season for the England striker, and Manchester City cut through Atalanta. It's Atalanta 0, Manchester City 1.
Yeah, it was so easy for City. Admittedly, it was a wonderful goal and they made it look easy. Sterling started off and just runs forward. Love that, the way these men just keep on running.
Chance here for Gabriel Jesus. Raheem Sterling was in there, and the clearance made desperately by Palomino for Atalanta. Every time City go forward, they look a real threat.
They don't help themselves with the Atalanta. They want to play out from the back. The main the goalkeeper kicks it. He kicks it right out of play. Nearly gets on the end of this, Raheem Sterling as well.
Going into Gabriel Jesus, who has controlled it beautifully. Put behind by Toloi for the Manchester City corner. Atalanta is saying that Jesus must have been offside. Clever ball into Riyad Mahrez. Oh, and Sterling wasn't far away. Alarm bells again for Atalanta. You cannot give the ball away to Manchester City around your own penalty area. They did it. Onside here with De Bruyne. Can put it back for Sterling. Great challenge by Atabur. Otherwise it was another goal for Raheem Sterling. Just one. Raheem Sterling. And Palomino's got to be careful. Bernardo Silva was almost onto it. Toloi is down and hurt for Atalanta. Still down here, Rafael. Now, Papu Gomez in behind. Ederson did well. Quite what he intended, but it did the job. He does love to dash from his goal, Ederson. And Mahrez cutting inside. Mahrez! Good save, Golini. And put behind by Castagne with Raheem Sterling sniffing inside the goal mouth. Well, Jesus was forced wide. Mahrez ghosting away from Papu Gomez. Oh, that was a pull. That was a pull, and it's a penalty. Raheem Sterling was pulled back, and the referee says, I had no choice. And he's absolutely right. Raheem Sterling was running in behind here. Toloi is with him. He knows he's not going to reach him, and he's pulled him back. The only argument Atalanta could make was, is it outside the penalty area? And that is what the replay suggested. Certainly the first contact was outside the box from Toloi on Sterling. It's a free kick just outside. Sterling into that wall. Where's the ball now? It's hooked away. City are claiming handball. Wonder if VAR will have a look at that. They're certainly claiming it. Lots of City players are claiming it, and they are going to have a look at this. Well, it hit Ilicic, I think, on the wrist. He's turning his back. Hits him on. Clément Turpin of France thinks there's enough to change the mind, and the referee thinks so too. Oh, he's put it wide. Gabriel Jesus puts the spot kick wide. It was a really poor one added minute at the end of the half. Doesn't seem much given all the... And Josip Ilicic discussing this, and it's driven by Ilicic rising and wide and off target, and it took a little deflection on it. He does indeed blow his whistle. Well, it's quite a half in Milan. Early mistake from Atalanta after a strong start. Manchester City punished them with Raheem on for Manchester City. No confirmation that is because of an injury. And Gomez with the cross, it's in! Pasalic with the header. It's a brilliant goal. Great cross from Papu Gomez. Pasalic arriving with a bullet header. Atalanta 1, Manchester City 1. Great cross this from Gomez, who just got away from Otamendi and then curled a glorious ball for Pasalic arriving to bury the header, which is what the cross begged him to do. The two of them there, Gomez and Ilicic. Look at those scenes in the City. Lots of City players inside that penalty area, and it's deflected, curls away and behind for a corner kick to Manchester City. Gomez delivers the cross ahead. Oh, it's not far wide. Berat Jim City got his head on it, right across the face of Claudio Bravo. Dangerous that. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Oh, and they didn't make the most of it. Pretty sure Sergio Aguero will be itching to get on at Mahrez. Crept through the narrowest of gaps, that ball from Riyad Mahrez, and leaves Pep Guardiola shoving his hands further into his pockets as his shoulders slump a little, and he must be thinking about a change. Fernandinho is booked, and it is a free kick to the home side. That Fernandinho's second yellow card of the Champions League group stage. 20 minutes to play. It's driven in by Ilicic. It was dangerous. Very dangerous. Well, 2 or 3 Atalanta players nearly got a touch on this. It's a terrific ball. Back to Josip Ilicic. That's overhit. And that's Claudio Bravo. Here, Riyad Mahrez is in the middle. Sterling looks up. It's a great challenge. 3 of them slid in to make the challenge on Raheem Sterling. I'm not sure who actually made contact with the ball in the end, but somebody had to. Jim City was playing him onside, no question about that. Kevin De Bruyne play a crossfield ball that is De Bruyne barking his frustration at anyone who listens. Gomez through. Ilicic, Claudio Bravo's come out. The goalkeeper's taking him out. He'll be sent off here. Claudio Bravo is sent off. Claudio Bravo is sent off, and who plays in goal now for the last 10 minutes for Manchester City? Because Ederson is off injured, and Claudio Bravo is sent off. Had to be. Gundogan's error. Waving a pair of goalkeeping gloves in the direction of I think the problem was he didn't have the proper goalkeeping jersey on, jersey with his name on it. And now Riyad Mahrez is the man who's coming off, not Fernandinho. Fernandinho was simply getting instructions, so Mahrez is off. Kyle Walker is on, and in goal. Atalanta is going to take this. It's round the wall. Walker spills it and picks up the loose ball before Hans James infield to Mario Pasalic. Clipped too far for Marinovsky, and the Manchester City goalkeeper Kyle Walker drops, and that's, well, looked like a freak. Extremely professionally, Manchester City.